Well, can you guys believe it's been just about a year now since the assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania, where a man actually did lose his life? Corey Competor lost his life. President Trump was shot in the ear. It was on live TV during a rally, a campaign rally. And Thomas Crooks was the man that tried to assassinate the president. Left-wing extremism, folks, is out of control here in this country. But there were major problems, folks, when it came to the Secret Service. Remember Kim Cheadle, she was the head of the Secret Service. She resigned. And then there was another assassination attempt at one of Trump's golf courses in Florida. Secret Service caught him. I'm curious, guys, how in the world did he get access to the grounds? That's what I'm curious about. But let's focus on Butler, Pennsylvania, folks, because now we have 6 Secret Service agents that just found out, folks. It was complete failure. They failed. And I'm not talking about just the people there in Butler. Higher ups definitely failed too. That's one of the reasons why Kim Cheadle is no longer the head of the Secret Service, folks. People wondering, how in the world did Thomas Crooks get on top of that building? Because he got off rounds. He killed a person. Yeah, the Secret Service, I believe the Secret Service, or it was local police, ended up splattering his brains everywhere because they killed him. But the Secret Service man is the one that's supposed to be in charge. Now, we know that Trump didn't have the full detail. But folks, if you watch the video, Thomas Crooks was definitely in line of sight of Secret Service, man. They could have saw him. Also, guys, we got video of people actually seeing him crawling up on top of that building. Secret Service didn't do anything, folks. Well, now they found out. Let's get into it. So right over here, guys, 6 Secret Service agents suspended for conduct during Trump assassination attempt. Now, I want to know why these people didn't lose their jobs, but they did get suspended. Says here, as many as 6 U.S. Secret Service agents have been suspended for conduct during the assassination attempt on President Donald Trump. A U.S. Secret Service official confirmed these suspensions to ABC News, noting that they came just 4 days shy of the 1-year anniversary on July 13th. Folks, time flies. I can't believe it's been a year. On that fateful day, the bullet fired by 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks grazed the president's ear. Firefighter Corey Comparator, sorry, mispronounced the name, was killed in the attack, while others were injured. Following the shooting, an independent review by the Department of Homeland Security determined that the U.S. Secret Service made mistakes that left the president vulnerable to assassination, per ABC News. There were many mistakes made on that day of the July assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump by the Secret Service. But an independent review by the Department of Homeland Security revealed systemic issues within the organization and found that without reforms to the agency, another Butler can and will happen again. In the aftermath of the Butler, Pennsylvania assassination attempt, DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, remember this was written last year, assigned a panel of 4 former law enforcement and national security officials to examine what went wrong and how they recommend the Secret Service moves forward after the attempt on the former president's life. Quote, the Secret Service does not perform does not perform at the elite levels needed to discharge its critical mission, the letter addressed to Secretary Mayorkas said, which was included in the report. The Secret Service has become bureaucratic, complacent, and static, even though risks have multiplied and technology has evolved. Former Secret Service Director Kim Cheadle resigned 10 days after the shooting. A source close to the agency told ABC News that those suspended this week range from the supervisory level to line agent level. Yeah, we don't actually know their names. Okay? We don't know their names. But folks, this is concerning right here, guys. When we had this video right here, look at this. The entire Secret Service had a full 2 minutes to stop the shooter, but they let President Trump get hit and only 6 got suspended. We're not a serious country. Yeah, watch this, guys, because you're going to see there's going to be a timer here. And people on the ground that aren't even law enforcement, they're not Secret Service, they can see Thomas Crooks crawling on the building. And we know that he was in the line of sight of Secret Service. Watch this.
He was doing his job. I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful place with a gorgeous ocean.
Look, they're all pointing.
You heard that? He said they're all pointing. Watch this again.
I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful place with a gorgeous ocean.
Look, they're all pointing.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look.
Somebody's
right
on the
there.
roof. So they see him. Just ordinary citizens on the ground.
Right there, see him? He's laying down. You see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And we know that Secret Service had line of sight to that. They saw him.
And so I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a senator
What's happening?
elected and to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look.
And it's
There he
not
is.
easy because we have millions and millions of people.
Yeah,
in
that's
our
him
country
right there. You can easily see him. He's crawling around. A whole human being on that building. A whole human being.
Country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here. And it's much tougher than if it happened.
You went right on the roof again.
Ever. In recorded history, we're the best border. In fact, if they could ever put up a chart, I don't know if they can do it. Do you guys have access to that chart that I love so much? You don't mind if I go off teleprompter, do you? Because these teleprompters are so damn boring, I try and explain that. Oh, there's it. Wow. You guys are doing it. They're getting better with time. My guys, take a look at that chart. Take a look at the arrow on the bottom. See the big red arrow?
And Thomas Crooks is still on that roof right now. 1 minute and 20 seconds in.
Right? So that's when I left office. That was the lowest point, and that comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country.
Okay, right here, the shots are about to rain out.
Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that says...
And right there, I believe that's when the shots start raining out. People see it. And you heard it right there. Shots start raining out. No need to play the rest of it. Wow. Wow. Now, the shocking part is just 6 people. Just 6 people. Absolutely astonishing, man. I believe the suspensions range from like 10 to like 40 something days. I know there's new leadership, at the Secret Service, man. But that was a scary time, folks. A scary time. How in the world? Those people should have been fired. They should have been fired. They failed. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.